Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Not a Problem of Ours, where we react to your stories and your confessions. We would love for you to be a part of this podcast by emailing your stories and confessions to npopstories@gmail.com. All characters in stories will be given pseudonyms to protect theirs and your identity. Anything discussed within this podcast should not be misunderstood as medical advice or for educational, informational, or treatment purposes. Everything we say is based on opinion or comedic expression. Do not take anything from this podcast as actual advice. Please enjoy.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude, I love charcuterie boards, cheese, crackers, all that. All right, big boy, let's hop in. So we got a new little timeline we're gonna do on how we're gonna run the episodes from now on until we change it again. Because I mean, we're pretty much in like a trial period of how we do our episodes.
hopefully we get people sending stuff in.
I know that's gonna be the best thing, especially when we get people to send stuff in on the email.
Bro.
Yeah, so send in
Send in your emails to the email in the description,
npopstories@gmail.com.
or even DM on Instagram. That'd be kind of cool.
Really, honestly, any way you can contact us is the best way you're gonna get your stories on, because we're the ones completely in control of everything. So
yeah,
Instagram DMs, you're DMing us. I mean, TikTok, you could message us.
as long as that's still up.
Yeah, I mean, anything.
We're working on
Facebook.
getting a Reddit page. I guess Facebook.
I don't see, the thing is people don't use Facebook much anymore.
No, we're gonna try and set up a Reddit page so we have like our own subreddit.
Yeah, subreddit. Once that comes up, definitely. What else do we have?
So we got YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram,
Lemonade.
Lemonade. That's still kind of weird. I'm getting used to that. I get weird. Like, I just got a notification from them. Is my room age appropriate?
That's kind of a weird question.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're getting it all running.
I think our room's made for middle schoolers. Actually, no, we got some good stuff in here. It's all my stuff though.
Yeah.
I bought this poster. My grandma got it for me at Goodwill like over a decade ago. I've had this poster for like 15 years.
You like it because of Carrie Fisher, huh?
Well, of course. Who do you think was the first lady that... Never mind. Yeah, dude, let's hop into it. Eventually, we'd love to get everybody's stories. You can contact us on anything, obviously. We'll probably do more plugs throughout the episode for sure.
Well, on the topic of those two, speaking of questioning your parentage...
Your parentage?
Yeah, because they didn't know they were siblings.
Oh, your parentage. Is that a word?
It is now.
Okay, according to your parentage.
My story's related to that.
Hmm.
Am I the asshole for forcing a DNA test on my kids because of my wife's past infidelity?
I saw that. I saw that. I didn't grab it, though.
Well, I snagged it. So, I've been married to my wife for about 10 years. Early in a relationship, she cheated on me. I automatic out. I don't care.
You gotta give her a little bit of cushion.
Nope. Especially early on. Come on now.
Well, yeah, if it's early on.
After a lot of therapy and rebuilding, I forgave her and decided to move forward. We now have 2 children, a 7-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter. Recently, I stumbled across a message from an old friend that dredged up feelings of doubt. These messages weren't about a new infidelity, but reminded me of betrayal from years ago. It planted a nagging thought. What if the kids aren't mine? That'd be the worst feeling.
Especially if the kid comes out not the same race. That would be a horrible feeling. I'd be like, I don't want to raise this little fucker. I don't know if it's mine or not.
Imagine, like, you know, like, Maddie pops out again, looks like this.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Yoda. Get this green son of a bitch out of here, dude.
Papa. No! Fucking it brought up the idea that to DNA test. I brought up the idea of DNA test to my wife, explaining about not mistrusting her but needing a peace of mind. She was pissed, calling it a betrayal of trust we've rebuilt. She refused the test, saying it's insulting our family. See, she should honestly be on, like, I gotta fucking keep this guy.
Automatically here,
She
what
sh-
I see is that she needs. So it was her fault with the infidelity. She was cheating in the beginning.
Yeah. I know they probably moved past it, but if he still has some kind of like, hey, can we just, for my own sanity, just, if anything, it'd be a waste of like, what, a couple $100?
Yeah, just out of respect for your past mistakes that you made. And if you're that far into the relationship now, you have a child
2 kids.
or 2 kids.
Yeah.
I think you should have the respect for your husband
Just to do it.
just to let him be like, okay, yes, you can do it, to confirm and make sure. I want you to completely trust me on this.
And if it comes out that they're both his, be like, don't ever fucking doubt me again, buddy. And
Well,
then-
yeah, exactly. And first of all, her just being like, no, you really think I would do that? It's kind of showing, it almost shows guilt and that kind of thing. So what
Yeah.
if they're not his kids?
Well, so she refused it instead of insulting to the family, but you went behind her back and tested it without her knowledge.
That a boy.
He is the father, but my wife found out and she was devastated. She's been distant and cold since, saying that my actions proved that I never forgave her. I believe my request was valid given her history, but now our relationship feels like it's crumbling all over again.
Oh, man.
She's saying that my actions hurt our marriage more than her affair ever did.
Sounds like she just wants to cheat.
I don't know.
It sounds like she doesn't really give a fuck. Like, I don't know. It sounds really selfish the way she's acting on that situation, because maybe in their scenario, maybe they have already done the whole conversations and forgiving thing, and maybe they were at a really good spot, and then it just popped back up into the husband's head as in like, hey, I just really want to make sure. I completely trust you, but I just want to make sure just because of past things.
Yeah, well, because someone I know, like I said, I'm not mentioning names anymore.
Yeah, we got to stop doing that. More name dropping.
Someone I know, this guy was he was all right, kind of a soy boy, I guess, but he was all right. Like, treated this person right, but she was constantly cheating on him,
Mm-hmm.
and he found out, and then they went on vacation to kind of like a trust building vacation.
They went together.
Yeah, that's kind of like a hey, let's get away, kind of work on it, like just focus on ourselves, whatever. He, from what I was told, like he went out to get food or something, came back to the hotel, she was fucking sucking the dude's dick.
Bro, that quick?
That quick on vacation.
Man, that infidelity is crazy.
And then guess
That's
what happened?
so quick.
Then he like threatened to beat the crap out of the guy.
Well, yeah, typical.
Cops got called on him. He got in trouble.
Man, he should have got rid of that lady a long time ago.
He stayed with her.
Are they still together?
No, 2 kids.
2 kids.
Cheated on him again
Oh my god,
with
bro.
a coworker of hers.
Oh my god.
She cheated on the coworker with another guy.
So she got in a relationship with a coworker
Yep, after
cheating on her
so
baby
we'll call
daddy.
him, yeah, baby daddy kicked her to the curb, which I was all for.
Mm-hmm.
Then she cheated on the coworker with a new guy who was a homeless man,
Okay. I know. Yep.
and then he immediately got her pregnant, became baby daddy number 2.
Oh my god. So how many kids is that? 3?
As far as I know, 3.
3 kids.
3 kids.
So this okay. So you're talking about just fucking. Damn.
Yeah. I was just like, bro.
Oh wow.
And then baby daddy number 1 was like texting me. He's like, man, I should
Yeah,
take
'cause-
her back. And I'm like, no.
Baby daddy number 1 was a good dude.
He's all right. Like, he's making big money now. And baby daddy number 2 is fucking loser.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Oh wow.
the infidelity thing is fucking terrible. I don't.
Yeah, it like there's so many relationships that get affected by it. I mean,
If you're not happy, just fucking leave.
see, when I was younger in high school, I did a little bit of infidelity, and it's kind of something that I feel like I've been trying to come back from since
Yeah.
I was in high school.
Mm.
Because it wasn't that major on the surface. I mean, there was maybe a little bit of emotional there,
Yeah.
but looking back on it, it doesn't feel emotional at all. It feels
Yeah.
like it was just like a pure little attraction thing. And because it was only like a couple kisses, right? It was never anything crazy. But still, even then, with the infidelity thing, our trust was able to be built back up. And I feel like I've been coming back from that for a long time, where I can place myself in a position to be like, okay, those were past child mistakes.
Yeah.
And now we're moving forward and we're building this life together, and I want to put in as much as I can to build this life.
Yep.
So I feel like if there is infidelity in a relationship, I think that it's something that you completely can get past, but both parties need to be open to communicating about it.
No matter, there should be no timeline on that because, like, especially this guy, he had some issues. Still, that apparently it didn't work through. That wife should, in my opinion, she should have been like, you know what, I did fuck up. I know we thought we got past it, but let's just give you this one time. And if it comes out that they were ours, both of ours,
Yep.
never mention again.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Complete open communication, I
Yep.
think, is the best thing that you can do.
Yeah, especially, yep. But I don't know. That's terrible. That's terrible.
That is very bad, especially if he's that nervous about them not being the kids. Because was there a section in that? Maybe we didn't read the same one. I think we did.
I don't know. It just his friend found some messages. They might have been messages from the OG affair that just he never caught on.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh well, not our problem.
No, I don't.
At least we don't think so. All right. So I'm absolutely in love with the stories. Like, I'm gonna get real deep into incel stuff and just like men
being men.
Men being men. I don't have too many of those. I'll keep it to like one story per episode.
Yeah, I love
something
them.
like that. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do this. So this will go along with the one that you just read.
All right.
Kind of. It's same situation
All right.
almost. All right. I'm worried my son isn't mine because of a threesome.
Yo,
Yeah, buddy. 2 dudes, 1 female. That's what it sounds like.
I saw before you go in there. It was a sex ed in middle school. Our teacher had to tell us not to reuse them.
What, condoms?
Yeah, because she said she heard a story where, like, I don't know why they would do this, but it was like 2 couples were sharing a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
One couple did it out. They fucking washed the condom off and gave it to the other couple.
What the fuck?
So guy A impregnated girl B.
Why would they do that?
They only had one.
Oh my god. Pull out, bro. Pull out. Practice.
Practice
What
makes
is wrong
perfect.
with people?
Right?
Why would you share? I don't understand that. I mean, it's the only one we got.
Go to the fucking gas station, buddy.
They gotta have them somewhere. Knock on another room's door and be like, "Hey, do you got any extra condoms for us?"
Thanks. Here's fucking $5. Thanks.
Oh well. So in that situation, so Group A, Group B. Okay.
Yeah.
Group A's man got Group B's woman pregnant.
Yep.
So I wonder how this would work unless she got it aborted, right? Or they took like Plan B in the morning.
No, they didn't know until like way afterwards.
Okay, so
And then I think obviously probably
This
the
is-
same situation where like this
Right.
popped out and like, yo, what the fuck?
Right, this is interesting. Huh. So Group B lady could be the surrogate for Group A's. See, I don't know. We're just making up stories.
I don't know.
I'm making up the story. I want to know more about that. I wish you
That
had
was
more
from
context on
from
that
like
story.
middle school. I don't know because our teachers were like, "Don't share condoms," and we're like, "Why the fuck would we?"
I don't know, man. But if you ever need one. All right. I'm worried my son isn't mine because of a threesome. Basically, about 7 years ago, my partner, female 25, and I, male 24, were exploring. We had decided that we would open the relationship to a close friend, and we started having threesomes.
Oh.
Started out pretty normal, and we also started more into cuckolding, if anything.
Oh,
Well, that's great.
dude, I don't fucking understand that. I cannot get past. I can't get behind that.
People are nasty, bro. It's like when you watch. I imagine it's like you just bought a brand new motorcycle,
You watch your best friend fucking use
and
it,
you watch your best friend drive off on your motorcycle and have a good time.
and then you're just supposed to be at home like waiting like.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's anything like that.
It,
I feel like it's a lot worse than that.
I couldn't do it, and then like you, I don't know. I
But maybe some people like it. You're like, yeah, ride my motorcycle. Like, yeah, full throttle, baby.
fucking love my motorcycle. Love you, honey.
I love you.
Fucking take that throttle. I can't get past. I
Pop a
cannot.
wheelie, baby.
I can't get past. That.
Okay. Some medical things ended up coming up, and we kind of just stopped, but she fell pregnant to me. I think it was to me. Around this time when she got tested, she was around 10 weeks pregnant. It didn't really dawn on me until earlier this year. At this point, I'm just concerned really that the child isn't mine. I've raised him for his whole life, and I'm just super worried that I'm not the kid's dad. I would love to get a DNA test done, but the idea that he's not mine would absolutely destroy me. Should I read the edits?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if he's the father.
Oh, okay. So we'll move on to the edits. But yeah, he'd love to get a DNA test, but if it's not his, it would destroy him. Yeah, maybe it is if he went that far, like raise the kid his whole life, maybe it is a good thing that he didn't get a DNA test, because that would make you feel like, oh, it's not my son anyway.
It would
I think that
consequences, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's better not to know the truth.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss. I don't think, before I read the edits, I don't think that this guy should get a DNA test if he's that deep in.
No, I mean, it depends on how old is this kid? Does it say?
7 years ago.
7?
So 7 years ago.
Ooh, yeah.
So the kid's 7 years old, is what it sounds like. What was that?
We'd give him a chance to go Danny Phantom if it isn't his kid.
Ghost.
Sorry.
Oops. Bye, buddy. I'm gonna go get some milk. So what was that show that came out? Was it like 2022 or 2023, where the guy was artificially inseminating all these women?
Oh Jesus, yeah,
at the clinic,
that doctor.
That doctor, and he has like 1,000 kids or something.
Yeah,
crazy.
and like he pretty much like met them all. He's like, "What's up, guys?" And
Yeah,
act like it was normal.
No, he was cool with it. He spread his love and joy to everybody.
If that's what you want to call it.
He sprinkled it all over America.
Yeah, it's fucking, that guy's a monster. Well,
That guy is a monster.
That leads to a lot of inbreeding. Because like, what happens?
Yeah, there was a couple cases of that, wasn't there, in that documentary?
Yeah, and then like, imagine like you're married, have like 3 kids, and you find out you fucking got your half sister pregnant.
Oh God, it sounds like a dream.
Stepsis, half sis,
it's
come
like
here.
Joe Dirt. You're my sister. You're my sister.
Just pull out. No, I don't know. That's
where I was going with that. Was I saw, so one of them is where the dad like figured out that he wasn't actually the father.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he could have kids, or something happened with him.
Most of the time, I think they went there because they were having fertility issues. Yeah.
And he was like explaining, like, I don't know if the love feels the same as it did. Now I'm always gonna think about it like this isn't really.
See, I don't understand that. Like, maybe it's just because like I grew up with both a dad and then a stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
My stepdad never had any biological kids, and he never treated me any differently.
Yeah,
he knew that I wasn't
his kid,
blood related to him whatsoever. So I don't know. I've always grown up with, and then my stepmom too. Like both my stepdad and stepmom both, no blood relation whatsoever. They still treated me like I was still their kid.
You were one of their kids. See,
So I don't get those guys who are like, I can never raise a kid that's not mine. Like, especially like this situation, like, because he was obviously actively participating in these fucking devil's threesome.
Yeah, the ring of death.
Yeah.
Yeah, he openly was. Both of them were, and
probably raw too, buddy. Why the fuck are you doing that?
I don't understand why it just comes to him now, because that's kind of his ignorance that he's thinking about it now to obviously post it.
7 years later.
7 years later.
So what the hell is eating at him now?
Yeah.
Maybe he's looking for an excuse.
He could be, but like, I mean, 7 years deep. I mean, you're 7 years deep into being a father.
Yeah.
And that whole time it sounds like he's like, okay, this is my son. I love my son and all this. Like, that feeling, I don't know what that feeling's like, and obviously it never will. But so what would that mental shift be like if you did find out that this was not your kid? I guess that's what I'm trying to get to.
A lot of those guys, I like the stories I read and listen to. Kind of like listen to those type of stories. It's a lot of the guys, they just don't do the test, and they just act like they forget about it. Like, nope, he's always my kid. Or a lot of guys, they just straight up go cold. They're like, fuck that kid, and they dip. Like, they straight up just dip, block the mom. say bye, kid, and then never see him again.
And then they're out of their lives.
Yeah, it's one of two things.
Mm-hmm.
Or like they grow and resent them. I don't know.
It's the kid's choice, really.
He's 7. He won't know.
Oh, that's true. He'd be like, who was that guy that was in my life?
We don't talk about Bill.
Bill, fucking asshole. All right. So first edit. I've decided ultimately to talk to my wife about all my concerns, and I think I really don't have much choice other than to do the testing for my son, who deserves to know everything about himself medically. I'll just let this post
That's
go at
fair.
this point. You like that?
No, the medical thing.
The kid should know.
Yeah.
The kid should know. A lot of people, you hear of those stories of people hiding it.
Yeah, and then like
If it's not really your dad or like you're an adopted kid.
Yeah, and then like say their dad had like their biological dad is like really fucked up medical things. They don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I was thinking of something different. I guess I didn't even think of that. But yeah, that's really smart, especially if something runs in the family, right?
Yeah.
To watch out for. Edit 2. Sat down with my wife and discussed my concerns. She's pretty much willing to go about this anyway. I want to.
Good.
She believes that he's my son, but is more than happy to do a test just to really make sure. So the next update will be after the test, which they say will get back to me in 5 days after I receive it. So I'm expecting about a week and a little. Thank you for all the advice. I will be seeking therapy just to prepare myself for the worst, I guess. I'll see you all on an updated post if there's any news worth really talking about. We're gonna have to check back into
Is that
this.
new?
Yeah, 20 hours ago.
God damn it.
We're gonna have
I
to
hate
check.
waiting for stuff.
Bro, we're gonna have to check back into that.
I'm an instant
I really-
gratification guy.
I know, me too. I really hope that this is his kid.
Next episode, buddy.
Rolling the dice, baby.
What do you think?
About what?
His or not?
Why, you want to fucking bet on it?
I don't bet.
You don't bet? I know you don't bet. You won't spend an extra $7 on a bid, or however much money it was for Star Wars books, and then you come in the next day and you're in a bad mood.
It shot up.
You were in a bad mood and you're like, that kind of ruined my day.
It did.
$7, Caleb. That's all however much money
it was.
it was.
30 extra. It shot up to like $30.
You let $30 ruin your day?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Do you know how much money we make? Not much.
I had to work 10 days for that.
$30? Fuck you talking about?
But no, I am going to say, I'm going to be a pessimist and say, ain't his.
Not his?
Participate in the Devil's Three-Way, get burnt, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Like I said, he gambled. He rolled the dice.
Bro, and he's letting that dude nut in her.
That's a real homie right there. That's a real homie.
Hey, man, I know you're in a dry streak.
Hey, bro, I got something locked in for you if you want. I like how he's like, we're actively participating in cuckolding. So you know what he's doing, right? He's
That
just
is like
sitting-
Adam 22 shit.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
He let
The Adam 22 thing, I
he
feel
let
like
Jason Love smash.
it was a financial decision between both of them.
It was because he fucking.
You know how much money they made?
Bro, I don't want to fucking talk shit about. We're gonna end up having Adam 22 set
Bro,
us
Adam-
C and
Okay,
D.
I'm almost like, I feel like I would defend Adam 22 on this just because of like their persona.
They
and
made
who
a lot
are.
of money.
Is because like obviously they're already internet personalities. Who cares about a moral high ground with both of them?
That's true. It'd be like asking Jelly Roll and Bunny to be preachers.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, so Lena the Plug and Adam 22.
She ain't even that. She's fucking mid, buddy.
I think she's hot, dude.
Mid.
I think she's pretty attractive. No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
she's pretty. Lena the Plug is attractive.
no.
All right, in the comments, what do we think of Lena the Plug? I don't know if I want to get into this realm of content.
No.
We
Anyway.
don't want to be with those people
But no, I don't get. I don't get it. That's your wife, buddy.
unless it's monetary gain. I'm out.
That's your buddy. That's your.
That's your homie. You gotta let the homie hit.
We're gonna start OF.
No, let's not do that. Not on this. Not on this. Hey, actually, I'm gonna do something that we've never done before. Can I go pee and get some water?
Sure.
Is that okay? Do you need anything? Do you want anything?
No,
Are you sure you want some candy or something?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Wait.
I can just cut this real quick. Cut now. Oh.
Please help. I don't know what to do.
tells you you can now.
Fucking loser.
Fucking loser. Fucking loser. Fucking loser. Fucking loser.
Sorry.
You feel better?
Yeah, I do. I feel a lot better. I'm gonna start treating this like work where I go take a piss every 10 minutes.
Oh, gotta go. Oh, gotta go. Oh, gotta go.
Alright, baby, we're back. Alright, so have you watched Django Unchained yet?
Just that clip you showed me this morning.
Man, you have to watch it. You have to. It's my one of my favorite movies.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
And you know what else I forgot about?
What?
The Hateful Eight.
See, I'm not a Quentin Tarantino guy.
Well, I don't even care about Quentin Tarantino. I just like the movies. So I guess I like Quentin Tarantino, right?
He's alright.
Nah, he's weird. He's weird on podcasts. I don't like listening to him on
Is he-
podcasts, to be honest.
Is he the guy that he had Selma Hayek like pour vodka down her and someone had to drink the vodka off her foot?
I have no idea.
And I think, guess who he chose to do that?
Who?
Himself.
Of course.
He's like, fucking hey, buddy.
Attaboy. I know he's got a little foot thing going on.
And so it wasn't. Same with him and Nickelodeon guy.
Oh, that freak?
Big boy.
That freak? I forgot his name. He doesn't need to be named, but man,
That fucking guy.
he did some crazy stuff with those kids. I remember hearing about that on YouTube videos like 3 or 4 years ago, and then he got really big.
Because of
Exploded.
Jenna McCarthy. No, McCarty.
Yeah, Jenna McCarty.
Yeah,
Sam.
Yeah, because she was like, yeah, he's a fucking asshole. Then she wrote that book saying, I'm glad my mom died.
Glad my mom died. That's so cool.
I need to read that book.
I kind of want to read that too.
Speaking of moms,
Uh-oh.
am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend because he's a mama's boy?
Depends.
I am fucking able. I'm transitioning these fuckers good. I, 28, recently broke up with my boyfriend, 30, because of 30.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue.
Yeah.
What this makes me think of is that one story that you read about that guy who would kiss his mom on the lips, and he's the only one.
God, maybe this is the same.
Did that one get on the episodes, or was that the episode the last episode?
Might have been the last episode.
I don't know.
I'll have to bring it back.
All right, continue. Sorry about
I,
that.
28 female, recently broke up with my boyfriend, 38 male, because of his relationship with his mom. At first, I thought it was sweet how close they were, but over time, it really started to bother me. For context, his mom is really involved with his life. She still does things for him, and that, in my opinion, a grown man should be handling himself. For example, when she visits, she cuts his steak for him, and puts the fork in his mouth.
Mama.
Washes his underwear, runs a bath for him, and helps him wash his hair. He tucks him into bed for naps.
That's fucking weird, bro.
Bro, that ain't your kid. That ain't your boyfriend.
That's fucking weird. How much time is the mom spending with the son to be able to do that shit?
He's still suckling.
I wonder.
Mama.
Mama, don't worry.
Like Homelander of the boys. That was his biggest thing.
What? He was a mama's boy?
No, he liked to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Nutrients
When she's
straight from the
around.
source.
Raw milk. When she's around, he completely reverts to a child. He stops flushing the toilet, doesn't clean up after himself, and just acts like he's 8 years old. It's like all the maturity and independence I fell for just disappears. I tried talking to him about how uncomfortable it makes me feel. I explained that while I respect his love for his mom, I think it should be some boundaries. He brushed it off, saying I was overreacting, and this is just how it's always been.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there. That's weird.
Get out of here. The final straw was when she stayed over for a weekend and he expected me to cater for her the way she caters to him. Ugh.
That's weird, bro.
Imagine, like... Ugh. So now she's started taking up cleaning after both of them, cooking all the meals, and even joining their bizarre nap routine. Imagine having someone, like, tuck in someone, and then you tuck them in.
Okay, so it sounds like the only reason why the mom is visiting so much so they can engage in those kind of activities. Like, this is like actively sought after between the both of them. They're spending time together to still pretend that he's a young child.
I wonder if the dad's in the relationship.
I don't know. Probably not. You think he is?
No, absolutely not.
That sounds like weird mental problems.
After
got
that,
some shit to work through.
After that, I told him I couldn't do anymore and ended things. He was shocked and said I was just jealous of his mom.
Fuck no.
He's fucking his mom.
You think so?
Absolutely.
That's fucking weird as shit.
Bro, he is. And he's jealous of his mom and just couldn't understand their bond. His mom obviously just called me ungrateful and immature.
Fuck that, dude. For one, your mom should not be in the bathroom with you under any circumstance.
Bro.
Unless somebody came in and slit your throat open and she was trying to hold your throat so it doesn't bleed out.
I saw a video once.
Whoa, hold on. What? What are you doing? Be careful.
The guy broke both of his arms.
Don't be doing that.
That's what's setting it up. That's what's setting it up. That's like the after the plot. This is like the subplot of those videos. Mom, arms are broken.
Mom, I can't sleep. Come here, buddy.
Ugh.
That's disgusting.
That is gross.
That's a very weird mother-son relationship.
Yeah.
That is like a subplot to something deeper.
Orange and black video.
I don't know what that means.
What logo's orange and black, buddy?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, nice.
Gross.
What a weird relationship. I
That
think
is-
that's fucking wrong. That lady definitely should have got out of there.
Yeah, fuck that. I'd get it. That's bad. That's terrible.
If what we're assuming is going on, and then imagine that lady ended up walking in on something that she probably did
That'd
not want to
scar
see.
ya.
Oh God, you'd be freaked the
Like,
fuck out.
I couldn't try. Like, I could not trust anyone ever again.
She'd
like-
have a great story though. Yeah, you can trust your boyfriend around his mom.
Like, the one person you should be able to trust him again around.
Right, exactly.
Like, oh, he's just hanging out with his mom.
Were they in Alabama or something?
Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba- I don't know.
Arkansas? Arkansas?
Iowa.
Isn't it weird you have Kansas and Arkansas? Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever looked at the way Arkansas is spelt? You don't pronounce the last S.
I don't like that.
It's Kansas and Arkansas.
Arkansas probably got jealous. Like, that was Arkansas first.
That was Arkansas. We're Arkansas.
Fuck you, Arkansas.
Yeah, definitely. A motherfucker.
Truly.
Weird ass people.
30 years old. Imagine what his other... Ugh.
Definitely only child. You know what I bet happened? Okay.
Probably dad left early on. The mom...
Dad left early on. Mom
mom-
never found love.
Yeah, this is... Ugh. Yeah, never found love. Put all of her time into this kid.
Mm-hmm. Created a trauma bond with the kid.
Yep, and then she probably, while the girlfriend's not there, she probably talks shit about her. It's like, this woman is not good enough for you. No one can do it like your mom can. Come here.
Okay. Ugh, fuck.
I'm just saying.
No one's gonna love you like your mother will.
Both emotionally.
Like Waterboy.
Waterboy. It's Waterboy.
Well, the thing is too is she said that like before the whole mom thing started, she started seeing all that, like that he had some kind of independence and maturity to him.
Yeah, I mean, there's always some people like you obviously like everyone. If you hang out with somebody, you have like a certain persona with different people.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And that's just his persona with his mom.
Mommy, I love you. Well, I mean, you're obviously gonna have a different persona with your family, right?
Like, do you think I talk like this to my grandma?
Oh my God, dude, you should see how I talk to my grandma. I flip her so much shit. I do. It's so bad.
But no.
I just try to make her laugh.
See, I don't know. That's just
They got something to work through there. Or just let him stay in their own little bubble. Leave that
Yeah.
guy alone.
Just
Just let him live his little fantasy
act
life
like
with
you
his
don't know
mom.
the guy.
That's what I do. That's creepy. Could you imagine walking in on one of your bubbas, one of your buddies? Like, you go over to your buddy's house and his mom's, like, catering to him, or, like,
I'd be like, what are you doing?
he's sitting there laying down, getting ready to take a nap, and, like, his mom's like, it's all right, buddy.
You're the best boy in the world.
Who's the best? Who's the bestest little boy?
Fuck. Gross.
I wouldn't be friends with him no more.
No. And if I worked with them, I'd find a new job. I would
If
tell
you worked
everyone.
with him, does it go that deep?
I would tell everyone first.
I'd buy him
I'd take a picture.
I'd buy him a binky.
Take a picture,
Uh-huh.
put her on the shop, and quit.
Bro, blast him.
Yeah,
Blast him
he
out.
has to be blasted.
Put him on blast.
She should have name dropped him.
She should have. We should name... No, we can't name drop people. We need to be careful.
Yeah.
So once we blow up, we got to be careful on who we name drop.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking about celebrities, right?
Yes.
We'll have to get really good at that of, like, when we're talking about a story from, like, an individual personal story of, like, if I were to talk about, like, oh, my buddy Caleb, we'd have to be able to, like, recall a name very quickly.
Immediately.
Like, oh, my buddy, Calvin.
Kelvin. Yeah, Kelvin and Klein.
Calvin fucking lost all of his hair when he was, like,
21.
20, was it 21?
22.
Can we do the balds thing for the thumbnail?
What?
Okay, so I went ahead and I wanted to join my buddy on his route. I did it before, so I'm pretty comfortable with it now, but I joined him on his route to male pattern baldness. So, the big reveal.
All right, man.
We made a switch. Oh, God. That looks disgusting on camera. I look creepy, dude. I look like a scary guy. I look like... Oh, God. I don't like that. Bucket hat stays on. Oh, God. I'm
big
so
reveal.
sorry.
Ugh.
Ugh. Everyone's going to click out the video now.
Next.
So now... seamless transition. So now we're going to do something new. We're going to do something exciting. Caleb and I have been very close recently, and we're going to start to experiment.
I have one question first.
What's that?
You gonna ask me to be your Valentine yet?
Oh, we are getting close, aren't we? Why don't you just wait and keep checking the mail, Bubba?
Thanks.
So, now, what we're going to do is we are going to read each other would you rather questions. I know, a little girly, a little weird. I think it's fun. So I think this time here, what we can do is we can keep switching this up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This section up to, like, do different little activities. I think it'd be kind of fun and engaging. Or, like, we could do, like, Q&As in this time, or we could do...
If, like...
I mean, really anything. Like, we could even do, like, little challenges or something dumb.
I bet our ladies would like to help us with challenges.
Oh, my God, I know. Yeah, your wife already said something about...
She's like, oh, we should do this, we should do this.
I mean, I'm game for anything. Anything
Yeah.
really sounds fun. All right. So, you started with the stories.
Yep.
So now it's my turn to start with this. And you said you had 2?
Yeah, I got 2.
Okay. You want to know something fucked up? I wanted to bring this up. So I've been playing so much Phasmophobia. I wanted to, like, talk about a bunch of paranormal stuff today. I couldn't find anything. But when I play a video game for so long, like, when I play it a lot, get super interested in it,
Oh, you start to see it.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear stuff. So there's a thing, the EMF reader, electromagnetic field reader, right?
Yeah.
Is that what EMF would be?
Yep.
I can hear it right now. Because, I mean, this room's pretty quiet. I hear, like, the thing going off. It's freaking me out.
We should do one in real life.
Maybe. You should hear me scream in that game. I literally scream.
We're going to see this afterwards.
Games don't... Oh, my God, we are going to play it.
Yeah.
Bro, we are. Games usually don't, like, scare me. But I don't play many horror games. I mean, scary movies don't usually get me.
Oh, bro, they freak me out.
I could see that with you. But it seems like the older I get, the more things get to me like that. Like, this game, I've never screamed like that.
I think it's the jump scares.
Like, I'm having, like, a grown man fucking, screaming. There's been times where I throw my headphones off when the ghost is coming for me. My fiance's like, we're being hunted. I'm like, no. And then I hear it coming after me. And I throw my headphones down. I'm like, I'm not doing it. It's scary, bro.
When Slender first came out, did you ever play that game?
Mm-mm.
I made the mistake of wearing headphones. I was playing on my laptop, And it fucking got me. I was just like, woof. It fucking threw my laptop. My dad's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Then I tried showing him. He's like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, you're scaring yourself.
He was scared the fuck out of me.
Man, all my dreams have just been phasmophobia. Like, I'm not in the houses. So when I have my dreams aren't like exact landscapes of what I'm in. But it's like...
Based on.
Yeah, it's based on it. Like, it really resembles in it. And I have certain situations and stuff that I'm in where it's like I'm hunting for the ghost. But, okay. Little tangent. Let's do this Would You Rather.
We're going to do that. We're gonna go one day, though.
So...
Pretty fucking freaky.
All right. I thought this was a good one. I found some of these from Reddit.
Yeah.
Some Would You Rathers. I wasn't really creative with these. We'll have to practice with some Would You Rathers.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be surrounded by people who brag all the time or people who complain all the time?
Brag.
Brag?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'd try and one-up them.
Would you?
Yeah. They'd be like, oh, my dad's Bill Gates. Like, that's cool. I'm the president of the United States.
Yeah, I'm Prezi. You ever heard of POTUS? Yeah, you voted me in.
Yeah. What are they going to do? I'm Supreme Chancellor of the world. That's cool, Palpatine. Fuck you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, so it'd be bragging.
Bragging?
Because it'd be like, okay.
You do have a big ego.
No, I don't.
You have a large ego. No, you don't. You have a pretty subtle ego, but I can see it spike. I watch it spike.
No, I wouldn't want... Because it'd be like, okay, whatever, buddy. But hearing someone just bitch all the time... That's why I hated going to the Casey's up the street from her work. Because that one lady...
Oh, she always bitches. She always bitches.
I think she finally retired.
Really? I haven't stopped in there for a long time, but yeah.
I stopped because of her.
She'd always make conversation with me about like, oh, I'm so tired.
I'd pull up and she'd be out there fucking pull up and she's I'm like, fuck, sorry.
Gotta do my fucking job.
So no, I can't stand around people. I mean, I complain. According to my wife, I complain, but I'd rather be around people that brag.
Yeah.
Just because I'd be like, all right, buddy, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I'd rather be around people who complain. Because I'd be like, oh, that sucks.
Oh,
shit. Oh, that's too bad.
Because you could push them over the edge.
Oh, you could push them way over the edge.
You wouldn't have to hear them from ever again.
Exactly. You could get them all to stop. Yeah, just,
permanently.
Take the consciousness away. That's fucked up, man.
All right, well, would you rather be randomly attacked by a bear once a week or everything you think happens?
What was the last part?
Everything you think happens. Like, I wish that kid would fucking... Not the kid. I wish that man would fall into traffic.
Ooh, bro, that would be a scary... Everything you think happens would... That's a very, very scary one.
Yeah, or would you rather be, like, mauled by a bear once a week?
Well, because, like...
Randomly.
I feel like... I don't know. It's kind of like, would I rather have myself in danger or everybody else in this world in danger? Because, like...
Yeah.
When I'm trying to think of stuff like...
Are you selfless or selfish?
Like, what would happen if we were in a world apocalypse?
Boom, apocalypse.
And I think... But if I'm thinking... I can pretty much control anything.
Yeah, you are the big man.
So I guess anything could happen at any time for whatever reason as long as I think it.
Yeah. Imagine you're dreaming about that game. Boom, you're in the game.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. I'd rather be attacked by a fucking bear. No.
I'm going to be selfish and say everything I think happens.
I like that option. I'd want to do that. I just have to clear my mind a little bit. I'd have to do some meditation.
Fucking become a monk.
Become a monk?
Yeah.
Probably have to. I just, think like I want everything to continue as it is and always will be. But then 5 seconds later, I think of something different. Like, oh, what would happen if I won the lottery and lost it all and became a drug addict? And you're like, next thing I know, I'm in the streets on the corner doing heroin. Living in a box.
Yep. I don't know. I'm going to be selfish.
Yeah, I choose the option whatever I think. I don't want to get attacked by no bear. Okay. Caleb. Would you rather change gender every time you sneeze or not be able to tell the difference between a muffin and a baby?
Not be able to tell the difference.
So let's say...
I don't eat muffins.
You don't eat muffins?
Not really.
Why?
Just kidding. That's what I'm bringing for breakfast next week is a fucking muffin.
You're a little muffin muffer.
But what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Just imagine, like, you see someone fucking take out like say you're eating a muffin and I see a baby. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And I just see you eating a baby.
They're like, bro, it's blueberry.
Something.
Dude, the crumble on this is so good. And you're like, that's a fucking child. What are you
doing?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to change gender. Ooh,
I think it'd be fun, like a little achoo.
bro.
Hey.
You could freak a lot of people out.
Oh my god, yeah.
Imagine you're mid fuck, you sneeze, boom, you're gay now.
Ooh.
Fucking mystique.
Wait, hold on, what?
Say you're bang.
Oh, like you like hook up with one of the boys,
Yeah, and you sneeze. You're like, just kidding.
and
Got
they're
a
just
dick in
banging you,
your face.
and you're like, queer. Oops. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe like, bloop. Hey,
gotcha, bitch.
got you, bitch. Got you again, bitch. That one would be kind of fun. I think the baby one is weird. That one would be fun. Like, I'd carry around like Pepper all the time and like, up two.
You'd
And,
be
like,
able to get in clubs all the time.
what?
Can you change what you look like?
It just specifies his gender. I don't think we should start doing that. Don't start doing that. Don't start changing stuff up. Keep it direct.
Yeah, no. Baby.
Baby?
That's
weird.
I just wouldn't eat muffins ever again.
I do gender. I think that'd be fun.
I would just never do muffins again, I guess.
You know, I honestly, I guess
Panera
you
would
could
look like a fucking...
You could literally change to any gender, and it's unlimited. The spectrum is unlimited. You can change to any gender you want.
All right.
I am Bug. Call me Bug.
You're getting on topic I
Them Bug.
don't know about.
Okay. Anyways.
Panera would look like a fucking massacre.
God. I can only see you.
Hey, man, what'd you go? I got my fucking drink. I don't want to talk about it. Was it worth it? Fucking cue the intro to Apocalypse Now. Every time I go to fucking Panera. Alright. Would you rather have a conjoined twin that loves you unconditionally or a separated twin that makes your life hell?
Bro, I don't want nobody connected to me.
So you'd want a separated twin?
I'd want to separate a twin. I want to be this. I want to be me. I don't want nobody on me.
But he fucks with you at all given time.
Kill him.
I guess.
I don't know. I just feel like that's a very weird thing to have a conjoined twin. I guess I don't know if I was born with it. I wouldn't really know any different.
You'd be having the devil three-way all the time.
Oh, we would never know. Do you think we'd have two peeners?
Yes.
We'd have two peeners as conjoined twins?
Yes.
Why? Do we have to hook up with the same girl?
No. Bro, it'd be a fucking
Bro, what if
orgy all
he's
the
into
time.
dudes?
Oh, dude, imagine like your twin is gay and you're not.
Isn't there a conjoined twins that's like that? Or
Yeah.
no? Is there?
I think so.
Where they're gay?
I think. And the other one isn't.
Oh man, I couldn't imagine like
Constantly seeing wiener that you don't want to see.
my conjoined brother has to ask for permission of like, hey man, he's like, I've been on Grindr, and I'm like, I know, I'm right here.
Bro, I hear the little...
Oh no, that would be rough. I don't know what would be worse. I feel like that's two very, very terrible things.
But he loves you unconditionally, so you're like, look, man, we're going to be celibate.
I know, I get that. I totally get that. But it's like you're sharing your life with somebody else very, very closely.
Honestly,
You are each other's lives.
I would separate twin, because I honestly would probably just go dark.
I probably would too. I feel like separate twin, because I mean, they wouldn't always be there. They have a life to live, right?
Unless their life is to make your life terrible.
Yeah, but there's no monetization behind that. They'd be homeless, they wouldn't live.
Restraining orders, too.
Yeah? Some legality behind it? Because you can't, like, let's say, so the thing is, I'm doing what I'm saying we shouldn't have done is, like, bring it deeper into the would you rather.
Yeah, but, we have to...
But it didn't say anything about, like, your twin loves you unconditionally, but do you love them unconditionally?
Honestly, if you're conjoined, I'd be like, get the fuck away from me, but you can't.
I'd fucking wake up and take a chainsaw to us.
Have you seen, like, that paper cutter?
Oh, yeah, the old paper cutters?
And just...
Cut them off.
What the hell is it called? Not solder. When you,
Biological welding?
No, like, say, like, you cut yourself and you want to put heat on yourself really quick. Cauterize.
Cauterize.
Cauterize yourself real quick.
Yeah. You
I
can do
don't
that. Just burn them off.
I don't know. Fucking burn him off like a wart.
What if he becomes like a...
Or what if,
you'd freeze him off.
bro, or what if, like, you're conjoined twins like this?
Oh, God. Just like that. Like, hey, good morning.
Are you getting some ass today?
No.
No,
like,
buddy.
It's like that pimple on Family Guy.
No, buddy, not today.
Okay, I like the Would You Rathers. Those are fun. Those are good. All right, my turn to start the stories, baby. We're back on the stories. Would You Rathers are fun. Would you like to continue that?
Yeah, those are pretty fun.
Those are fun. All right. Let's move into this. Shut up. Hey, shush.
Hey, Fry.
That's Maggie. I know the barks.
Oh.
Get out of here.
I don't even know my cat's meows. Except my cat Bella. She sounds like a smoker.
Does she? Stop. Okay, so like when we first started this podcast, I was like, God, we need it quiet and everything. But now it's like, I want that to be a part. Like I want to hear it. You know what I mean?
It's funny.
It's our lives, man. 4 dogs, 4 corks. We got
Cork Squad.
Fry, which we also call Frisba, Bean, Dusty, Disty, Duddy Duns, Duddy Dis, Duty Dista. I have so many nicknames for him, and he responds to all of them. It's funny. That's Wally. This is Honey, Bunny. I also call her Bitch a lot. And this is Maggie. Right there. That's Maggie.
She heard
me. We call her Maggie Moo, Minnie, Moon, all those kind of names. But all right, enough about me. More about other people's. This podcast is called Not a Problem of Ours. We shouldn't even talk about ourselves in these podcasts.
We gotta yap about ourselves every once in a while.
I know you like to.
Duh.
I like to talk about me a lot too. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get a sip of water.
Kind of.
What? Say it.
Kind of soup was that? You gotta. I love Fiji.
Okay. I feel like I've lost the ability to socialize and make friends and fear it's too late.
Whatever. Continue, sorry.
No, I just lost it.
That was the fucking title.
I know. So, I like I said earlier, is I kind of like, I want to dive deep down the incel rabbit hole. I mean, this isn't very incel, this is very surface level, but...
bro, the title is... How old is this guy?
30. That's the age when people realize when they're fucking losers.
Some people.
Some people don't know until they're 50.
They're like, oh, fuck.
They're like, oops, what did I do with my life? Not shit. Didn't start a podcast at 26. All right. I feel like I've lost the ability to socialize and make friends and fear it's too late. Basically the title. But yeah, I'm 30 in a couple years, and I don't know how to properly socialize anymore. And feel...
Wait, you say 30 in a couple years?
But yeah, I'm 30 in a couple years.
So he's like our age.
So they're not 30, so he's like 28.
He's still got time.
He still has time, obviously. You can connect to this.
I got plenty of friends.
I'm 30 in a couple years, and I don't know how to properly socialize anymore, and feel I've lost the ability to make friends. I haven't had an actual real-life friend in years. Online stuff doesn't count to me as I grew up digitally. And I don't know how or what to do anymore. I'm just too different from people. I don't share traits with people. I never really had or have hobbies besides playing cards. Before you say make friends there, I've done it for 5 years, and whilst I know names, I wouldn't say I have any friends there.
Bro, he's a sociopath.
Never met a person from there outside of cards. Never cared for sports and don't drink and didn't have any friends growing up, so never had any social circles. Honestly, afraid I'm eventually gonna die alone, but at this point it's more than likely to happen. Last time I had a friend that I'd be able to meet up with IRL was about late 2020. It's been so long that I can't remember. I do hope it changes for me soon, since I fear depression may win the race with time. But I feel like the most dangerous thing I can have is hope, to be honest.
Bro, he thinks he's this dark, mysterious force. Especially like I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Say he said cards, Magic.
You think Magic cards?
No, like Magic the Gathering.
Well, yeah.
100%. And those guys are. He sounds like a Magic player.
A Magic card player,
bro. So I mean, he's just got to keep going to those card shops. You'll find someone. Cause like I used to go to.
It said he's been going for 5 years, so this sounds like a him problem.
It 100% is a him problem because like they're fucking weirdos, but usually those guys are like willing to at least meet up and play probably WoW together.
For sure.
But he doesn't want to do digital.
He's not counting digital. That's what he said. He says he's not counting friends digitally.
That's dumb.
See, I think that's where he's kind of messing up, is he's looking at it wrong. Because I think with the progression of our society
Today, Junior.
It's getting bad today, dude. My stutter is bad. I sound like Bo Jiden. So I think a big problem nowadays is we live in a technological world, and so many people are gaming, and we use social media and everything. I think that with the progression of this is we're going to keep continuing forward into that on the online world. I mean, even deeper. So I think that even now, it's just regular, like,
hey man,
to have
hop on.
friends just online.
Like, hey, hop on.
Like, hey, dude, hop on. And I think that it'd be better for people to actually consider them as friends. Because it's technically, no matter what we do in real life, it's real life. Even if we're talking to people online or we're talking to people face-to-face, it's real life. We're communicating with people.
Yeah, even though we live in a simulation, we perceive it as real life.
Shut the fuck up.
But no, like a lot of people, like, they're doing like VR meetups.
100%.
Like, because maybe your homeboy moved to fucking Australia and
they can meet up on VR. I mean, like, that was the whole thing of Meta.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. Like, Maddie and Erica play. I don't care if we've named up our spouses or whatever, but no, they play Beat Saber online together, and you see their little avatar. Right next to each other.
Yeah.
They don't have to be together 24/7 to be considered friends.
No, 100%.
They play games online together.
And, like, so I've been on VR chat. Dude, it's a hell of a time.
Yeah, you can.
Like, it's a good time.
And just because they're online friends doesn't mean they don't care about you.
100%.
Some people, I think...
You can read about stories of, like...
People, like... I think one person, they were playing the game online. They knew, like, where they lived. Because, like, if you become really close, like, hey, like, where do you live? Oh, I live...
Yeah, I've had some of those friends.
And then, like, say you... I think this person, they ended up, like, getting, like, passing out or having a seizure while they're playing a game online. So that online friend called the local police of their area and had them fucking saved.
That's awesome. That's literally super cool. And I think that the reason why I'm saying this is because if this guy were to look at it a different way, as in, like, my online friends are my friends, instead of being like, I don't have any friends in real life, he's like, well, he should be like, well, I do have friends. I do socialize with people.
Yeah, just...
Even though it's not face-to-face.
You don't always need to be face-to-face.
Because there is a natural thing, I think, with the face-to-face meeting of having friends.
It's nice.
It is definitely nice. And it probably feels a lot more... Well, it does feel a lot more real, right?
Yeah.
But this guy's just... He's drowning himself in the fact that he doesn't have any real-life friends, which I'm sure he does. Maybe he's just... His time's taken up, or he's just not reaching out to people.
Yeah, or maybe he's got that person that's always like, hey, I want to hang out. And you're like, no.
Yeah. There's always this... I always believe that there's this wall that you can break past. Because he could literally just go walk out somewhere. He could go to somewhere social. He could go to a social event. He could go somewhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere. And try to make friends. You just got to break through that wall.
Yeah, like my brother-in-law, I was working alongside him. This is before I knew him. Him and I was having a really shitty day, and I could tell he was having a shitty day, so I approached him. I said, hey, do you want to have a beer after work? Abso-fucking-lutely. Fast forward like 3 years, he's married and has a kid with my sister now.
Yeah, he's your brother-in-law.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that works.
I just walked up to him.
And situations like that can just happen for people.
Yeah.
Like, you never know where it's going to go, so it's like... This guy needs to work socially on himself.
Yeah, he's probably that guy that sits in the corner at an event and is like, someone needs to approach me, or he's like, I'm the fucking man here.
And maybe he does have, like, maybe he does actually have mental issues that help him to not connect socially.
Could. I don't know. I think he's definitely discounting his friend.
He's got a lot of finding himself.
I think he's definitely discounting his online friends, though, because those can honestly be better friends than you can ever think, because they are actively having to reach out and, like, they have to go through extra steps to hang out with you.
Yeah. There's that really popular picture online, if I'm remembering this right, where the guys, actually, they all met up for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
They were all online friends for the longest time, and they all met up. And... So I've kind of had an experience like that where I've had friends online that I knew.
Bill,
Did I get you? Good. So I wanted to let you know that our camera actually died, so this will be the rest of the video right here. Real quick, I need you guys to please email us at npopstories@gmail.com with your stories and your confessions, or you can go to Instagram and DM us directly. We want to know your stories. We want to know your confessions. We want to react to it. Everything's private. We always are going to use pseudonyms. We might slip up on people we know because it's a lot harder that way. But whatever. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you want to hit the bell, hit the bell. If you want to go to anything else and follow us, great. If not, I just appreciate you seeing this. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to us. We've always wanted to start something like this, and now we're doing it. So enjoy the rest of the podcast. In real life. But I talk to them more online than I'd ever see them.
Yeah.
Ever. And like the first time we hung out, it was like kind of weird, but then like just sitting there kicking it,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, it's just like we're talking online. We're just talking like regular people.
Or have you seen that video where that guy, he had an Xbox COD friend, and they never met online. They never met in person. Well, him and his fiance were getting married and everything. His fiance flew him out, and the guy was his
Fucking
best
flew
man.
him out, yeah, dude.
First time you ever met him.
See, that's so cool. I
It
think
was like
that's
his
so
boy.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I don't know.
I think that this guy needs to look at it that way. Is like he
Yeah.
does have friends,
Yeah, absolutely.
whether they're online or not online.
You got to think about the bigger picture.
That made me happy when we talking about that. I
I
feel like
mean,
we're really trying to help this guy out.
we got a mix. I got a mix of those people. I got obviously real life friends, and I got people I only talk to online.
Yeah, your D&D group.
Absolutely, those guys are awesome.
Yeah. See, I used to have a bunch of friends on like Xbox and stuff. I don't really have too many just online friends.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't have anybody anymore. But for the longest time, that's something I know that I was actively searching for. So it's like I was almost on the other side for the longest time, where I grew up with a lot of online friends,
and not even.
and I didn't really hang out with people too much. But now I hang out with people a lot, and I don't have very many online friends. So now
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I want some online friends to kick it with when I'm playing video games. But my real life friends I play online with on video games. So it's kind of like, it's a weird thing.
No, I get that.
All right, we can move on to the next one.
This is
That's what that guy needs to do.
absolutely don't discount your online friends, because they can be cool.
Absolutely.
Shout out my D&D group. You guys are cool.
Hey, brother.
On another note, my family claims I smell so bad that my odor is coating the walls.
What the fuck?
I think they're lying, and I refuse to change. It ain't my must, Mom.
You're like a cigarette. Get out of my damn house. It's turning the walls yellow.
I heard oh, it's even worse. I heard my family gossiping about me. Bro, I confronted everyone, and now they're claiming I have a distinct, indescribable odor that is seeping into the vents and coats the walls. As if I'm some sort of chain smoker.
Oh, God, dude. I called it.
They're claiming they will need to repaint the house due to the odor clinging onto the walls.
There's no fucking way they got him that down bad. There's no way. I feel like his family's all fucked up. Are they on drugs or schizophrenic? What's going on? Keep reading.
Oh, they claim they made... What the fuck?
That made my ears ring, bro.
They claim they may need to knock down the walls and rebuild new ones to get rid of the set.
Dude,
Bro,
they're just talking mad shit.
I asked them what the smell was, and they said it was either shit, sweat, or ass. They claim it's a unique stench that is indescribable.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Jesus. I shower regularly and use alcohol wipes as well. I don't, this is what it is. It's his pits. I don't use...
Yo,
What are you doing?
I'm looking something up. This is making me think of something.
I don't use deodorant as I'm allergic, but I regularly wipe with alcohol wipes. I use coconut oil and tea tree oil every day. I work out daily. I don't smoke, and I don't cook. In my opinion, I don't smell, and they're smelling their own smell and blaming me. Bro, I think they're fucking with them.
It sounds like they're fucking with him.
Eh,
Either they're fucking with him or he has... Okay, so this is what I was thinking of when
He
you
could
said
get
this.
some kind of deodorant. Like, they make natural deodorant. I mean, you still smell musty.
Well, there's conditions that'll make you smell bad. And so I have a list of them here. Can I read them?
Sure.
Okay. So, trimethylaminuria. I can't read. Also known as a fish odor syndrome. This rare metabolic condition prevents the body from breaking down trimethylamine, a chemical compound that smells like rotting fish. This causes people with TMAU to have strong fishy odor on their breath, sweat, and urine. Maybe. There's also bromhidrosis, also known as osmidrosis or ozocrotia. This condition causes unpleasant body odor. It can be caused by a number of factors, including poor hygiene, infections, diet, medications, or inherited metabolic disorders. Hyperhidrosis, a condition that causes people to sweat more than usual. Primary hyperhidrosis is a rare form that occurs without a specific cause. Secondary hyperhidrosis can be caused by a number of medical conditions, including menopause, infections, or an overactive thyroid.
Maybe.
Chronic kidney disease. When excess urea in the body reacts with saliva, it creates ammonia.
Saliva?
Yeah, it says saliva. I'm reading too many big words. It creates ammonia,
Salvia.
which that's what I thought it said, which can cause breath to smell like ammonia. This is known as a uremic fetor. And so he could have one of those. But it sounds like his family's fucking with him.
Someone commented saying, maybe ask someone outside of your family.
Yeah, probably be a good idea. Don't just listen to what your family talking bad shit.
Sorry, I smell.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Sorry, I'm ugly. It reminds me of that one guy. You'd be in the bathroom and you could tell it was him.
Oh yeah, Musty?
Musty ass.
Yeah, there was this guy that we'd work with. So when we'd go into the bathroom, I think we spoke on this before.
Yeah, you could tell.
You knew who was in the bathroom.
Yeah, and you'd immediately turn around.
Because the shit smell wasn't there. It was just must. It was like a moldy basement.
Like
smell.
you like with a 3-stall dude bathroom, it's gonna smell bad. Like
oh my god,
3-stall and a urinal.
Mhm.
It's not gonna smell like roses. But it was on a whole other level.
I'd rather smell shit than someone's BO, honestly.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like
you could tell.
some like a scent like that coming from somebody is disgusting. So this guy definitely needs.
Pause.
I'm just gonna keep recording on the audio. Why does it look so grainy?
Oh, maybe that's just. Yeah, it fucking died. What the fuck?
Actually?
Yeah, we could finish up recording on the.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
And then why the fuck is it two different? Why the fuck is there two different? We're having issues tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Let's see. And then the ending can just. Alright, it's QuickTime. Movie. Alright. Okay, I think that. You like that?
Yeah, that looks good. You could probably point it down a little bit. Maybe it doesn't look as good as we thought.
We're like upgraded.
Just
kidding. We might end up just instead of doing the 720, we could just stick with the 4K. Well, 1080.
I'm fine with that. It'll be a smaller video. It probably actually that looks like that's better quality. It's
Yeah.
sharper than this.
Yeah, so we can.
We'll figure it out. Oh well. We'll just keep it going. I don't care.
Okay.
Alright, we are still recording.
All right, then I am.
There
Okay.
you go. I'm gonna pee real quick.
Okay.
Bro, I can't stop, dude. It's bad. I think I have problems.
Well. Back at it again. Ooh, I don't like that. All right. A lot of clipping this time.
What?
A lot of clipping this video.
Oh, well, it's alright. Alright.
All right. Well, we'll take this time to
And we are back.
again.
So,
Camera died, so in this video you'll see two different qualities. I think we're gonna stick actually with the phone.
yeah,
now.
I think it works a little bit better.
I have one more webcam we can try, brother.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's alright, whatever. Phone works good. But we are back, baby. Yeah, so we get two different types of video quality and video cameras for one podcast. Who else does that, man? This is what happens when you have an at-home studio and you're trying stuff out. But you know what? We make it. We keep moving forward. Enough of this cringy motivational stuff for our
We'll take this
videos.
time to plug our socials again.
Well, we're mid-story.
Oh yeah, fucking A. Yeah.
We'll do the plug. We'll do the plug after.
But no, he'll yeah, I don't know. I hated going to the bathroom with this guy because of that distinct odor. It was bad.
Yeah, there was times when I'd walk in there, I'd smell it, walk out.
Yeah. Well, fucking speaking of the deodorant thing,
I'm gonna call him Elon Musk.
there's a guy fuck, I don't care if he knows. Eric's uncle doesn't wear deodorant. He says it burns his armpits.
I don't think he's using the right deodorant.
And so, like, there's one time I was helping him move stuff out of her grandpa's basement.
Mm-hmm.
Midsummer, like August.
Ooh, he's frothy.
Dude. And he's like,
Oh God,
And I'm
he's just
like,
waving it at everybody.
dude. And I fucking had to take I took a fan, pointed it to him. He's like, oh, thanks. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to cool you
Oh,
off.
that's disgusting.
Blowing it away from him. I'm like,
Yeah.
Bro, you smell like ass.
He's got to find some kind of antiperspirant.
He don't give a fuck.
Probably not. I don't think old
he's
people care
like-
about their smell.
He ain't even old. He's like 40 something.
Oh, so he's just disgusting.
He'd like lift this up and like,
Ugh, yuck.
gross.
Was he a bigger boy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, we don't fat shame on the podcast. I forgot what the story was. Oh yeah,
The smell.
the smell. He needs to talk to somebody else.
Obviously,
He
get a
needs to talk to
second
somebody
opinion
else.
because his family honestly would just hate him.
They could definitely just
Like,
hate
hey,
him.
let's gaslight the fuck out of this
I feel
guy.
like that's something I'd definitely do. Is like, hey bro, like you stink. My cousin, we don't do this kind of thing to him, but a lot of times, so like my cousin and I, when I have like buddies around, I remember doing it with my brother. So we'll just be sitting there gaming or chilling, and
Yeah.
I'll be like, "What'd you say?" And be like, "You just made a noise. Like you were like, you just made a random noise. You all right? Is everything okay?" And he'll be like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" And we just keep doing it to him all night, so he thinks he's crazy.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah. So it could be like that, but I'm not trying to push him away. I love him.
Shout out Hickey.
Why'd you name drop him again?
He don't care.
Oh yeah, that's true. I already name drop him. Yeah, shout out my boy. Yeah, his family's probably fucking with him. Second opinion, and yo, if this guy actually stinks that
Go to the
bad,
doctor.
because I think like knocking down walls is over exaggerating.
Bro,
People
imagine.
don't smell that bad. That
Like,
smell goes away.
Your ass stinks so bad. This wall gotta go.
Yeah, he like comes over one day. He's like, "What are you guys doing?" all the drywall's off the walls.
Because of you, Buster. If
Like,
he smells that
get
bad.
the fuck out of here! Get out of here!
We just laid this down.
I just spent all this money on this new house.
Why God? If he smells that, how old is this guy? If this guy, kick him out. If he smells that bad,
Kick him out. Yeah, get him out. Get him out of there.
imagine if he does smell this bad, he goes rent a house, and then he moves out, whatever, and the landlord walks in. He's like, "Yo, you ain't getting your security deposit back because I gotta replace all the drywall."
Fucking stank. It's bad, man. So bad.
Gross.
What if he just like? What if he's like an animated corpse? Actually, like parts of his body going through rigor mortis.
Oh God.
He's just stinking up the place. He's reanimated, dude. He's a ghost. Or not a ghost. He wouldn't be a ghost. He'd just
Bitch,
be a corpse.
I'm a zombie. Like he's like that. The fuck is that? Like iZombie. Have you seen that show?
Oh wait, yeah. I have.
Yeah, he's iZombie.
He's iZombie. He's dead. He's just walking around a rotting corpse, animated corpse, but he's conscious and alive. I think I did watch it. I haven't seen that for a long time.
Or what was that other zombie movie?
There's a couple movies
zo-
like that.
Zombie romance movie. Hold
Yeah, I
on.
know exactly what you're talking about. Where he was dead?
Warm Bodies.
Warm Bodies. That's a good movie.
He's Warm Bodies.
It's a good movie. He is Warm Bodies. Alright, conclusion, he's a zombie. He does stink.
Stinky boy.
Stinky boy.
P.U. onion boy.
Ugh, yucky. Yucky. Okay, let's go, baby. Okay. That's the one I wanted to use for later. So in a little bit here, we're gonna have. I should open up with this. At the end is the craziest stories,
I could find.
the
This
most
one's pretty
impactful
good.
ones. All right, I like this one. Coworker wrote fanfic about me and manager. Can I go to HR or is it career ending yourself?
Bro, I'd honestly be flattered if someone wrote fanfic about
Dude,
me.
if someone was writing fanfic about me, I would like gas them up.
Like, bro,
I'd give them so much stuff to follow.
I'd be like, if you're gonna write about my cock, make it like, you know, come on.
It's actually pretty big.
Come on.
All right. So I am an intern. The girl
Oh,
who wrote the
no.
fanfic is also an intern. If ages matter, I'm 19, other intern is 24, and manager is 43. She had commented a lot before that she thought me and my manager would be cute together, and I thought it was weird, but
Shipping.
whatever.
She shipped them.
This girl's got fantasies.
She shipped them.
She shipped them. What's that mean?
Shipping?
Yeah.
It's an old thing. I don't know if people still use it, but like, I ship you and Maddie.
What's that mean?
I want to see you guys in a relationship.
Oh.
Ship.
So it's just a word for like
Yeah.
wanting to see. Okay. Awesome with your old lingo. She had commented a lot.
Millennial.
Oh, I read that. I'm very uncomfortable. The barking don't stop around here, does it?
The fun round and round and round.
Oh my god, don't ever get 4 dogs, 4 corgis. They want to be part of the pod. Shut up! Stop! Right. I'm very uncomfortable with it, especially since the fanfic gets pretty graphic. Is very weird about both of our ethnicities, and in my opinion, is a bit ableist about is a bit ableist about manager's wheelchair.
Oh!
Both of our partners also die horrible deaths in the fanfic,
Yo.
which I know isn't that big of a deal, but made me even more uncomfortable. Later, I said to her that I felt that it was a very odd thing to do and asked that she please delete it. She told me that I needed to lighten up because it was a joke, that I should take it as a compliment, and that she wanted to write a whole book about it to publish it. I said that I would go to HR about it, and she said that I should be careful because she was here way longer than I am, and it would be very easy for her to point out that the 19-year-old that actually featured in the fanfic was probably the one who wrote it. 2 of my other coworkers saw and heard this whole thing. I want to know how she got her hands on the fanfic, if she's just like giving it
They
out.
have websites. But it'd be a weird coincidence.
Well, I feel like if you're doing fanfic about people in your job, you don't necessarily be like, hey,
Hey,
like,
man, I wrote a story about you.
I wrote a story about you. That sounds creepy. Could you imagine going up to one of our coworkers and being like, hey, dude, like, I have this elaborate story I want you to read, and you're in it.
Should we try it?
I'd be a little freaked out, dude. That is definitely something
Let's
we do.
chat GPT it.
That's definitely something we would do. I feel like I've done that before with ChatGPT.
You did.
I did do that.
Yeah. I don't know if you showed them, but yeah, I think you did.
Who'd I do it with? I don't remember. I kind of remember doing it, but that is definitely something I do. I would
should
write
do it again,
fanfic
see what
about
they
my
do.
coworkers, but it wasn't something weird like that. It was ChatGPT.
Yeah, they don't do that whole graphic stuff.
No, they don't. We could write a graphic novel about our coworkers. That wouldn't be the right thing to do, would it?
It'd be funny.
It would be funny. Let's keep that between us if we do it. I guess, is it worth it to go to HR over this? I'm very
Yes.
uncomfortable with her showing it to a lot of people and claiming that she wants to keep doing it.
Oh,
But at the same...
so she's just really
She's just showing
it.
everybody.
That's bold.
She's proud of it.
It's my baby.
This is my life's work spent on this. 24 writing fanfic about your coworkers. That's
Bro,
pretty-
that's her Magna Carta.
that is her Magna Carta. This is how she gonna get off the streets. She gonna get off the block.
I'm getting out the hood with
We
this.
made it out the hood with this.
Popping a wheelie
But at the same time, it's true that what?
because he's in a wheelchair.
Oh my fuck. Wheels. It's true that, but at the same time, it's true that she's been there for
Right.
longer, and people seem to like her more than me. I kind of fear career repercussions.
Okay.
If she actually manages to make it seem like I did it. And I'm just an intern, so I'm worried about causing trouble so early on in my career.
Talk to the boss first, but yo, homegirl's writing a story about you and I fucking. Get him on your side first, because he's the boss.
Yeah.
And then if he's pissed about it, or play into it.
What do you mean? Play into it? Like,
Take a part of the cut. If she wants to write a book about it, but hey, slide me like 15%. You gotta do anything.
she doesn't have to say yes. Because obviously this lady being like, oh, I'm above you. I could just turn it on to you. Obviously, this lady already knows she's doing something wrong.
She's showing a whole bunch of people, though.
She's doing something weird, especially if there's like sexual graphic content in there about your coworkers. Instantly, that is a very big red flag. You should take to HR.
I had a boss grab my nipple once. I don't know.
So have I. Is the same boss?
No,
Different one?
different.
Yeah. See, the thing is though, like, working in an office is so much different than I haven't worked in an office, but I feel like it gets very prissy and people are very personal to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, work romances are weird. I worked at a call center, and one of the supervisors was hooking up with a regular employee.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him the.
Really?
Yup.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
But it's not even like a work relationship. It's just this lady writing about stuff. Because, I don't know, being a shop boy, you and me are shop boys. We work in a shop.
Yeah, we work on dudes.
Oh my God, you'd hear the stuff I say.
Dude, if you
My buddy Berg, I touch his nipple every day.
if
Give him a little flicker.
I don't know. That's just weird. That's just really weird. I honestly though, I'd be flattered if someone took the time to write a story about me.
Yeah, but sexually is weird.
I'd be flattered.
Even if it was sexually.
Yeah, I'd be flattered.
Like very graphic sexual
As
content.
long as I'm not the bottom, I'd be
What do you call
flattered.
those books?
Smut.
Smut books. Yeah, somebody wrote a smut book about you at work.
That's fine.
What if it was like one of the welders?
Which one?
Big D?
Big D.
Red Truck?
Like me and him
Alpha
fucking?
Male?
Me and him fucking?
This is an inside thing, sorry guys.
As long as I'm the top, that's fine.
Like somebody wrote a novel about you guys in love.
Brokeback Mountain,
Brokeback Mountain style.
I'd own it.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd own it. I'd be like, hey, Big D,
You and me
let's
though?
make this a reality.
Like, hey, you want to go camping?
What
Let's go
the
Montana. He would not jive with that.
I personally, I'd brush it off.
I don't know. I think...
But I'd just be flattered.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's where my ego comes in, though, because someone took the time out of their fucking life
To think and write about you.
to think and write about me.
See, that's where we need to pipe you back down. You gotta remember, we're 26 white males doing a podcast.
28.
Oh, yeah. I'm 26. You're 28. You're
What am I doing hanging out with the
You're 2
younger
years
guy?
my senior. Why are you hanging out with young kids? You're doing what you did
don't-
back in your rap
nope.
days.
Nope.
You're hanging out with the young, okay,
You're not
not
A
young
minor.
kids, younger, a minor.
I was a minor. You are not a minor.
I know. I'm a legal consenting adult, Caleb. So this is legal.
I'm gonna write a story about us.
Please don't write a fanfic. Don't write a story about us. Let other people do that.
Please.
What if that were to happen? People wrote fanfics about us.
It'd be great.
That would be kind of cool. Have our own little storylines. We cannot let the ego
Would be acted out.
increase. No, we're not. Stop that. Please. Freaking weird, bro. This is our last episode.
Nah.
After those kind of comments, I'm freaked out. I should take this to HR. No, this lady, she's obviously younger, going into the workforce.
She should definitely talk to someone.
I'm looking at it as like a pure work environment, professional environment.
Yeah.
What's the right thing to do? I absolutely think that she should go to HR, but before she does, I think what she should do is she needs some kind of receipts if this lady tries to flip it on her, so there's no
since
questions.
she's showing people.
And so that's already receipts. You
And
could
then
ask other people.
Go to the boss. Get him involved because he's obviously involved with the stories.
Yeah.
Like willingly or unwillingly. I don't know. I'm assuming.
Well, if he
she
knows
said,
about it, then obviously.
especially, she didn't say he knows.
But that this guy's a 43-year-old superior, and this
Yeah.
woman's writing about him in a superior position. This girl
19-year-old.
is only 19 years old.
And the author is graphically killing off both the superior and then this intern's significant other. She's whacking them in the story. So the boss and then this.
Yeah, so that's already murder. Like you're writing about people dying,
Mucked up.
people's significant others. Okay, how would you feel if somebody wrote the fanfic and somebody wrote about your wife dying horribly?
Who am I hooking up with?
You're fucking morally fucked. You're morally fucked, dude. Internally, you're just not.
Sorry, Erica. But no,
Not
I would
there, bro.
probably, if that happened, I would probably be like, yo, dude, come on.
See, thinking about it that way, I feel like if somebody wrote about me, I don't care. But when it comes to like writing about Like, I don't even like when people put examples of, like, my fiance or, like, somebody I love. Like, what if this happened to your fiance, right?
Yeah.
I don't even like that. So if somebody was writing about me, I'd instantly be like, we got to do something about this.
Yeah, that's true.
We wouldn't be going to HR. We'd be going out back by the dumpster.
Take it outside.
Take it outside.
Like that Chance the Rapper song, To the
Huh?
Stars. I don't talk, we take it outside.
Yeah, exactly like that.
You know the song I'm talking about.
Great callback to a fall off.
It's a new song.
It is? Who's listening to Chance the Rapper in 2025?
Me.
No, they will gonna stop me. Yeah. How's that song go?
I don't really know.
He did have a good one, Cocoa Butter Kisses.
About Juice.
And Juice?
Juice.
World?
No, Juice. The song Juice.
I don't know. I don't know too much Chance the Rapper stuff.
It just cleared finally after 10 years.
No way.
Shout out Apple Music.
Okay.
But no, I honestly, I didn't even think about that. If it was just like solely like Eric, like my spouse was involved, sure, write all
Sure.
you want.
Yeah.
As long as they get it acted out.
Right. I think she should go to HR. She needs to get this figured out.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
All right, baby. Let's go on to the next one.
This is my last one. Because I don't know how long.
We could get through these next couple pretty quick.
Okay.
Is this your crazy one?
Yep.
All right.
Am I in the wrong for feeling disappointed that my partner proposed to me while I was having a bad trip on acid? Now, I've never done acid, so I don't know how a trip is.
Whoa.
But like obviously, like, everyone knows, I take an edible and I fucking freaked out.
Imagine getting proposed to.
Like, you fucking...
I don't know what it's like to have a bad trip either, but I've seen a bad trip happen.
Will you marry me?
Well, marry me, will you be?
But I don't know. First off, to preface, I know that drugs aren't for everyone. Sorry if this offends because I am talking about them here. Get out of here. If you go past the title and you're offended, get out of here.
Yeah.
Me, 33 female, partner, 37 male, proposed to me yesterday. In every other sense, it would have been exactly how I hoped. We did a hike. They're outside.
They're doing a hike. Yeah, they're doing like the tripping thing that people do. They hike. It's like a big...
Hiked, stopped at a beautiful spot, and asked why we were alone here.
Probably thought they were going to kill them.
No one can hear you scream.
Yeah.
What? He suggested partway that I could do a tab of acid. Bro.
Come on.
Hey, man. Ready for our trip?
Let me do it.
I wouldn't normally on a hike, but it was a nice sunny day out, so I said, why not? We're on a holiday, why not? Hey, man. Unfortunately, I felt very bad on it, and when he proposed, I was peaking.
Oh my...
So I was
God.
still overwhelmingly not feeling fully with it in stage. I was freaking out. As he got on one knee, all I could think was, no, not right now while I'm high. Just imagine, like,
Peak trip.
marry me. I tried to act happy, but I also didn't want to take the moment away from him. But I was devastated that I was high for it. It was like a nightmare unfolding, and all I wanted to be was to be by myself for the moment. I woke
Jesus
up
Christ.
in the morning feeling it was a fuzzy, bad dream, and I'm really devastated. He asked if I'd wished that he hadn't asked while I was high, and I lied and said it was fine because at the moment it couldn't be really repeated anyway.
Never forget it.
That's a funny proposal story.
That's a very funny proposal story, but...
Mom, how did Dad propose to you? Well, I was on a trip, buddy.
It's on a trip.
I was on Jupiter.
Man, I feel like... So people have really bad trips. I never... This is not a personal experience, but watching somebody go through a bad trip and, like, the trauma that it caused them...
Is it funny?
It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I caused it. I was talking to my buddy Berg about this the other day.
Hey man, everyone's mad at you.
Because he was part of the trip. I mean, this was years ago in high school, and he was part of the trip. And so I'm not gonna lie, I actively was like, I sought after trying to trip with them, but I didn't get any tabs of acid. They all had it before I got there. So the guy's house that we went to, I know they need to share. So the guy's house that I went to, we were like pseudo friends. I mean, like, he was cool. He was cool to be around.
Associates.
His parents had a nice house, so we just like went chilled in it, right?
Mhm.
But he's not a bad guy. So when I got there, they didn't have any for me. All they had was weed, which was still pretty cool. But so this guy never tripped on acid before, and he took 2 tabs of acid because
Took yours.
Yeah, exactly. He took
What
mine,
prick?
which I think was a very good thing that happened. I'm happy that I never tripped on it. But so he wasn't feeling it, and so he's like 30 minutes later, he's like, "Oh, I'm not really feeling it. You know, I'm gonna take another tab." Well, so it started getting really weird. Everyone else was fine.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy Berg was like seeing shapes and colors, and like the walls were kind of shaky. He was explaining to me, and then another guy, Ben, he was like, that's a pseudonym, not his real name. Yeah, he was seeing a bunch of stuff, and they had like a kaleidoscope they were looking through, and like I was just stoned. I just I took like 2 hits of weed. I forgot what it was called, but it was like a little you like spun it while you lit it.
Gravity bong.
It wasn't a gravity bong. I forgot what they called it, like a tornado or like a twister or something. You'd spin it.
Pipe?
Yeah, it's
I
like a
don't
little
know
pipe.
about
You'd
that.
spin it while you're lighting it.
I don't know.
But so I got pretty stoned, and my assholeness came out. I was fucking with this kid, bad. We'll call him Avery.
Avery?
So we were at Avery's house.
'Kay.
And he was the one. He started tripping
You fucked
really
with
hard.
you fucked with the guy who owned the house.
Just barely.
Okay.
So it looked like a light flashed outside or something.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh shit, Avery!" I'm like, "The cops are coming." He's like, "What?" And that's when he started entering the trip. When I said that, and so what he did is we were all like hanging out with each other, but Avery was in, say, the living room.
Mm-hmm.
We were in the basement. It was there was like a living room area, kitchen area in the basement. Mind you, upstairs was a whole nother house, pretty much.
Yeah.
The basement was completely finished. Super nice place. But so there's a pool room, and then there was the living room area. So he was sitting on this recliner just chilling
Yeah.
while we were all hanging out shooting pool. Everyone else was cool. But so probably 45 minutes later after I said the cops were coming, I think I said it twice, to be
Nice.
honest with you. I was like, "Nah, I'm just kidding. Everything's fine." I'm like, "Everything's cool." I was like, "I'm just messing with you, man." Wrong thing to do. Don't ever mess with somebody who's first tripping on acid. So he
this
came
is the
into
first time.
First time. So he came
Nice.
into the pool room, and he turned the lights off, and he sat down. Just didn't say anything. And then he'd get up, turn the lights on, and he'd go like, "Oh, that's right." And then he'd walk into the other room. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was high. They were all on acid, and we like laughed. We were like, "What the fuck?" And then we go into the living room, and he gets up, he turns the lights on, turns the lights off, turns them on, turns them off, kept doing that. And announced to me later, I read about that's actually a sign of a bad trip. People turning the lights off and on, and like sitting up, standing up, getting down. And then we were like, Avery, maybe like, it seems like you're not doing really well. Maybe you should just go upstairs, go to bed.
Okay.
All fine.
Yeah.
All good. Right? And, yeah, that's another thing I read. Last thing you want to do with somebody who's tripping on acid is send them alone.
Well, yeah, you gotta have a trip sitter.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody knew. I didn't know. Somehow I ended up being the designated trip sitter.
And you
trip sitter.
fucking fucked with the guy.
I didn't know. I had no idea. We told him to go to bed, so we were all hanging out, kicking it downstairs, having a good time. We actually go up and check on him like 45 minutes to an hour later. Go up to his room.
How much damage you can do in 45 minutes?
A lot. We went up there, opened the door, and he's laying face down naked in his bedroom.
Hell yeah.
And he's saying, like, "I'm so sorry." He's like, "I never meant to hurt you."
Yo, who'd he hurt?
He's like, "It was all my fault." He's like, "I'm so sorry." He kept saying that, and we were like, "Oh, he's just fucked up."
Did he murder somebody?
Maybe, I don't know. He was a little weird. He had a little weird side to him. So we went back down, kicked it for probably 45 minutes, hour.
You left him alone after he said that?
Yeah, he was butt-ass naked in his room. We didn't really know him too well. What the
Put a
fuck were we
blanket on
supposed
him
to
and
do?
have someone...
We were not entering that room, bro. It's like phasmophobia, dude.
Bro, he
Scary.
fucking gets up. He's ah!
So he had a pool out back, and we were like, "Let's go sit out by the pool." So we went upstairs, checked on him again. Now he's pacing around his room.
Is he still naked?
I don't know if it was first or second he was pacing, but
Was he still naked?
butt-ass naked,
Bro, fucking swanging?
pacing around his room.
Swanging
I
ring?
didn't see it. I didn't want to see it. You probably would have. I know you want to know about it.
Hey, buddy.
Wake up, buddy. Bad trip.
Flick him in the nuts.
No. So he's pacing around his room, muttering the same stuff, and like, yeah, he'll come out of it. So then we go out, we sit out in the pool, and so we're sitting at the pool, and you can look back and see. So they had like a little, what do you call it? Like a Four Seasons porch.
Yeah. Like, it's like
It's the
screens.
screens.
Yeah.
And then you can see like his whole kitchen area, and then like where you come out of the garage.
Yeah.
And so we looked I looked back. I was watching. I had Ben and Berg, both of they were just sitting with their feet in the water, like laughing, la, 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 you know, like whatever
Enjoying
hippies
life.
do, right?
Fucking hippies.
Enjoying life. So I looked back and I saw the garage light shut off, looking into the house, and then I saw Avery walking past, and so in the kitchen you can only see like the upper half of his body.
This
and
is
then
like
he
the
has,
setup of Paranormal Activity.
it is, and then there's two screen doors, glass doors. He walks through. And I'm like, oh, he's awake. Like, he's doing all right. He's just going to check something out in the garage. He shut the garage lights off. He's walking through the kitchen. We see him. And then he comes to the screen doors, and he's butt-ass naked. And he just, like, looks out the screen windows for a minute. And we're like, okay, something's fucking going on here. He opens the doors, and he points at the pool. He's like, hey, you, stop it. He wasn't pointing at anybody. He runs, he jumps up to the pool, and he does the diving motion. And he's like, this is where I end my life.
Yo!
And he dives into the pool, and he gets up. He was underwater for like 20 seconds, maybe. I don't know what he's doing. It's too dark. I don't know if he's swimming or just like under the water. But he grabs a ball, and he chucks it at one of the guys. And we're like, oh, Ian's fucking with us. Oh, shit, I said his name. I'll blank it out. Avery's fucking with us. And so he comes back up out of the water, still butt-ass naked, mind you that. And he points at the porch, and he's like, hey, get out of my house or something. He's like, stop it. He said like the same thing. And he full-on sprint, shoulder checked the side of the house, and you could like hear like the boards crack. He hit it so hard. And I told Berg and Ben, I was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. So we got up, and John downstairs, we went, and I was like, hey, dude, we gotta go now. Like, we have to leave. So we
Avery's up there fucking naked,
He's freaking
shoulder
out.
checking.
I was like, something's going, he's gonna kill us. I thought he was gonna kill us. I mean, I was like paranoid. I always get like a little paranoid on weed.
Yeah.
People start doing weird stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, we gotta go, man. It's scary. And so we hightailed it out of there. We just walked. I mean, I think we were driving at that time, but they didn't want to drive high.
No, good.
We walked.
Good.
We all walked home, and I got home, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, what just happened? So then I hear, like, the next day that, I don't know if it was the next day or a couple days later, but it became the talk of school of, like, what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it completely ruined that kid, I feel. What you looking at?
What you got?
Oh, it's just one of my Casios. My black Casio.
Side note, sorry. But no.
Yeah, so to make this long story a little bit shorter, one of my buddies apparently forgot his wallet there. They heard that the cops were called. Paramedics came, I'm pretty sure. And so the parents actually called. And so...
Were the parents home?
The parents were home, yeah. They were sleeping in their bed.
Oh, their son's fucking...
Yeah,
tweaking.
so when you go up to his bedroom, I completely went off of this story. I'm not even going to tell my next story just because this is my crazy story.
Yeah,
so
there we go.
He broke... Going up to his room...
Yeah.
In the main floor, there's like a railing steps up and then just up to his room. And there's like a railing that goes up through.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he busted through the railing and landed on the couch below. And it was like a 7-8 foot drop.
God damn.
And apparently he went into his parents' room and he was like staring at his parents and he punched his dad. Bro, it was bad. He tripped bad. We should have never...
No, dude, that's...
So for the longest time, I felt like this was my fault because I fucked with him. It took me a long time to get over that it wasn't.
That's like the setup. That's a... It's like an anti-drug campaign video right there. Like, that's the worst case scenario.
100%. Like, it said...
Where are your kids right now? They're fucking murdering me on acid.
No, for real. That could have fucking happened. That could have happened. He could have killed his parents.
Dude, just imagine.
I would have felt completely liable for that.
Just imagine you're fucking sleeping, your kid's hanging out with his buddies, and fucking life's good.
Yeah.
And you wake up to your kid just...
And dude, he blamed me for years. I mean, I spoke to him years after this at the bar. We were both drunk. But...
He still blames you?
He's like, Kane, I blamed you for a long time. And now he's like, I don't really blame you much anymore. But he never amounted to anything. Like, I know he got real bad into alcohol and like maybe drugs and stuff. But now I look back and it's like, that's ain't my fucking fault.
Took 2 tabs the first time.
I wasn't the one taking the drugs. Okay? That's how I look at it. Is like, that was his choice. Nobody even knew I was going to be there. So why is this on me? I didn't give him the drugs. I didn't give him my acid.
That's true.
He couldn't handle it himself. This ain't on me. But you know what? Fuck him.
Not a problem of yours.
That's not a problem of ours, baby. Not at all.
That's why I would be terrified.
Oh my god, it was bad. It was really bad. And so my buddy Berg, he actually had some like PTSD from it for a while. Like you couldn't bring it up to him. He wouldn't talk about it. Or he'd be like, "Don't say that." He was like, "Don't say
Bro, I
that."
can imagine, because that'd be fucking scary. Because there's just a dude that's unhinged.
Yeah, because it turned the other guy's trips
Oh, probably fucks with you.
into a bad trip.
Oh, yeah,
But they weren't tripping that bad.
Yes, I had one. It was obviously I had a bad experience when I was being bad. When I was working at a theater, smoking in the fucking work, and there was a girl. I was having a bad because it was already fucking. People were fucking with me because they knew I was already, And I saw, I don't know. To this day I don't know if it's real or not.
Paranormal?
I saw a fucking little like. Do you remember that movie Mama?
I don't know.
Where there was like two little girls are found in the forest and they're all fucking like doing all this.
I have bad recall with movies.
Oh well, anyways, like that movie just came out.
Yeah.
And I saw like a little girl fucking running, like
Yo,
doing this in the hallway, and I'm like, and everyone else is acting no. I'm like, did you not fucking see that? And they're like, no, what are you talking about?
No way.
Fucking ruined my entire night. Because I'm like, I don't know if this fucking little girl's, because I just kept seeing her.
Smoke some bad weed?
Maybe.
Because that's what they said it was bad weed. It was like laced weed for that kid.
I don't know, but it was fucked up.
That's fucking scary, bro.
Bad trip. That
Real
was a
bad
problem of
trips.
mine.
Yeah, it's not a problem of ours.
That was a problem of mine.
Oh yeah, it was a problem of yours. I guess that other thing was kind of a problem of mine, but it's not anymore. Kid blamed me for his life being ruined. Oh well, you know what? Fuck him, man. I've explored my own life as much as I can, and I've tried to become a good person, and that's my mantra.
Be a good person.
Yeah, just be a good person. It's not that fucking hard, dude. There's a lot of shitty people out there.
That's true.
I always think of like the people. It always comes back to people doing hard drugs for me. Which if you've done it, whatever. But like, the guy nodding off at work was one of my biggest triggers.
Oh, doing.
Oh God, wake up. But yeah, proposal on acid, not good.
Not a good idea. I mean,
PTSD from that.
I get his intention,
I think-
especially if they regularly use it.
I think what he was doing was a really good thing. I think he had a really good idea.
Beautiful day.
Should have left the acid out.
Should have left the acid out. Makes for a funny story later on, though.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. What do you think? We good on time?
Yeah.
Like an hour 40.
Yeah.
We almost have 2 hours.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hour 48? I think we did good. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, quick plug. So, I mean, we got everything now.
Almost.
We got just about everything now.
You just have an X. I don't fucking know how to use X anymore.
I made an X, but I don't really know how to use it either with like all the posting and everything. But I could just post videos on there, no problem.
Yeah.
So I'll link all that. Everything's gonna be linked. We have YouTube, X. We want you to email us at npopstories@gmail.com with your confessions and stories. Everything
Yep.
will be completely anonymous. I mean, disclaimers in the description.
And if you have a pseudonym you want to use, we'll use that, or we'll just come up with like Jane John.
Yeah, we can use any name you want. It doesn't matter. We want to share your stories, react to them,
Yep.
laugh at you, make fun of you, or just have something nice to say about it. Maybe just some third-party advice. Don't listen to us, though. If
Unless
you're taking
it's good
advice from us,
unless
it's wrong.
it's good advice.
Unless it's like, make sure you brush your teeth every day. Like, yeah, do that stuff, obviously.
Or deodorant.
Hygiene, yeah, wear deodorant. Don't smell like fish.
Don't make
Don't
your
let-
family change the drywall.
Yeah, you don't have to change a drywall. I mean, we're always going to talk about people's problems, obviously, but I like that you and me kind of interject so much of ourselves into it.
So I love it. I like the yap.
I know you like to yap. I'm working on it. I feel good today.
And Erica's family's got plenty of stories.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I always felt like when I was younger, I didn't have much to say about anything. But, like, all of a sudden, I just feel like I have all these stories of all these things.
Someone's probably like, ooh, I know about
I
that.
can just recall all these crazy stories. But, yeah, we're on all
Yep.
social medias. Hit us up, DM us, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications.
Fucking smash that like button.
If you're on Spotify, like us. If you're on Apple, we're
rate
on
us.
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, we're on Apple. Rate us.
Rate us.
It helps, as so many people listen, they say, it helps the podcast grow.
It helps the podcast grow, and we want to reach out to more people.
For viewers like you and me.
All right. So we got 2 different qualities of camera this episode. Great episode. Should we do it?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye. All right. Shut this shit off. I'm sick of this.